What's good? What's good? It's the one and only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. So I wanted to specifically wait until Joseph Parker responded to the allegations made towards him so I can speak and do a video on it, which he has, as you can see on his verified Instagram account. It says, I wanted to address today's news. Before my recent fight, I took a voluntary test and have now been informed that it returned an adverse result. This came as a real surprise to me, as they all say. I did not take any prohibited substances. I do not use performance enhancement drugs and do not support their use. I am cooperating fully with the process now underway. I am confident the investigation will clear my name. Thank you to everyone who has sent messages of support. It means a great deal to me and my family. When the investigation is complete, I will speak openly and answer questions. Joseph Parker. All right. Now, for y'all that don't know what he tested positive for, or did I just state that earlier in the video? I don't know, man. Yeah, I just be freestyling this stuff. Let me go ahead and get into the articles, and then I'm gonna give you my thoughts. So, shout out to ESPN.com. It says Joseph Parker failed drug test on day of Fabio Wardley loss. Queensberry Promotion has confirmed Joseph Parker failed a drug test on October 25th, the day of his fight against Fabio Wardley in London. Parker suffered a 12th round stoppage defeat on London's O2 Arena, with Wardley losing his status to WBO mandatory challenger for undisputed heavyweight champion Alexander Usyk. The Voluntary Anti-Doping Association, aka VADA, last night informed all required parties that Joseph Parker returned on adverse finding following an anti-doping test conducted on October 25th in relation to his battle with Fabio Wardley. While the matter is investigated further, no additional comments will be made. Parker had positioned himself for a potential fight against Usyk after six straight wins, including victories over Deontay Wilder, Zhilei Zhang, and Mark McCauley. However, he could face a ban depending on the outcome of the investigation. ESPN contacted Parker's team. Okay, so this didn't give us too much insights, but here we go. So let's see here. Shout out to Sky Sports. This is what we're looking for. Joseph Parker's fails drug test, heavyweight test. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. My bad. All right, my bad. So shout out to SkySports.com. It says Joseph Parker fails drug test. Heavyweight tested positive for traces of cocaine on the day of Fabio Wardley's defeat. Former heavyweight world champion Joseph Parker could be facing 2 years of ban after traces of cocaine were discovered in his routine test given the voluntary anti-doping agency the following day of his defeat to Britain's Fabio Wardley in October. This don't say anything else. What? Okay. All right. Wow. I guess I should have pre-read this before I did this, but hey, basically, y'all get the gist. He got caught. He tested positive for cocaine. All right, so let's talk about it. I'm gonna be honest, this is not a good look for Joseph Parker. All right, boxing is a very unforgiving sport, and by that, bro, it's not like the UFC. Bro, John Jones tested positive for cocaine. Like, I mean, thousands on top of thousands of times. Like, I can't, bro. I mean, golly. But boxing is a very unforgiving sport. And what I mean by that is, no matter what happens, bro, like, put it like this, right? If you test positive for a banned substance in boxing, people are going to question your whole career. Like, that's just how the fans are. And it sucks because, well, I mean, it don't suck because you shouldn't be taking nothing positive. But it's like, bro, okay, I'll give you an example, prime example, right? Antonio Margarito, right? This isn't a banned substance he took, but he did have illegal hand wrap going on, right? And so, bro, he did that with the fight with Shane Mosley, right? And got busted or everything. As soon as he got busted, bro, people started speculating, and to this day, and I'm one of those people, I think that he had an illegal hand wrap for his fight with Miguel Cotto. And here's my question to justify my answer, right? You have two things that you have two questions you can answer if you're Antonio Margarito, but either way it goes, you're kind of stuck in a messed up situation, right? Let's say that you didn't know that your coach wrapped your hands and put that illegal substance or a legal hand wrap in your hands, which I find to be very hard to believe, because if you haven't compete, or even if you haven't compete, you should know, like, bro, you're right there when they wrap your hands, bro. You're right there in front of them, even if you're not looking, bro. Like, if they, in order for him to wrap something illegal in them gloves, bro, you have to see that. Right? But let's just give him the benefit of the doubt, right? So either he did see it and he's lying about it, right? Or we can give him the benefit of the doubt and say Antonio Margarito didn't see what was in his hand wrap, so he doesn't know what his coach did, right? How do you know your coach hasn't done that your whole career then? How do you know that your coach didn't do that in the Miguel Cotto fight? If you didn't know what he did in the fight with Shane Mosley, how do you know he didn't do that in the Miguel Cotto fight? Oh, I'm just asking. Okay. So anyways, that's what it sucks, bro. When you get accused, or when you test positive for a banned substance, bro, your whole career is questioned. Now, Joseph Parker is a very likable guy, so I don't see many people trying to just, like, they're not gonna hold him to the same accountability as they would what's the Big Baby Miller or something like that. But the bottom line is the dude tested positive for cocaine, and you know, it's not a good look on him. I would like to think that he's innocent in this, but okay, so here's my question to that as well. How do you test positive for cocaine? How do you test positive for cocaine if you haven't done it? I've never in my life heard anybody test positive for cocaine or whatnot. How do you do that? I mean, I don't know. You can test me every day of the week, twice, whenever you want. You ain't gonna never find no cocaine in my system. I've never been around cocaine. I'm not no, you know, I ain't in all that, right? How do you accidentally, like, I just don't understand how how traces of cocaine will pop up if you're not doing cocaine. That's all I'm saying. And if you did it during the fight, it ain't helped nothing because you still lost. So, I mean, that just, you know, that sucks, man. You know, I don't know, you know, if you hanging around people that's doing some blow, I don't know, but I don't even hang around people that do that. So, birds of a feather flock together. So, I'm sure if you hang around, I ain't gonna put that out. But anyways, hopefully he can, I don't know if cocaine does anything like to help to enhance. I think, well, it does give you, from what I heard, because I remember talking about this with John Jones. I believe it gives you some type of adrenaline or something like that, or you can't feel. So I don't know. I heard something like that, but I'm not 100% sure. So I don't really know what cocaine does for your system, but the fact is, he shouldn't have been doing it. You know, it's one thing if he was smoking some marijuana, I wouldn't give a damn. Although I did recently find out that marijuana is a masking drug. I heard that, like, say if you're doing some doping, like some type of illegal, like PEDs, like if you smoke marijuana, I heard that pretty much covers up what you're doing. I don't know. You'll test positive for marijuana and not the other stuff. So I don't know. But hopefully he gets that squared away. And it really sucks because I didn't even want Joseph Parker to fight Fabio Wardley. When I found out that fight was made, bro, I got mad because it's like, bro, that's a dangerous fight and you're right in line to fight Usyk, bro. Like, I don't know if maybe that's why he took the fight, because he was finna do the booger sugar, he was gonna hit the Scarface and just go crazy. As a matter of fact, now that I think about that, Scarface, that's a prime example. He snorted the coke and just went out. Brrr. But so it definitely gives you a boost of adrenaline. But anyways, I don't know. Like, I didn't want him to take that fight in the first place. I would rather for him to sit out. Man, see, this is another reason why he shouldn't have took the fight. Or at least took a stay busy fight. Nobody would have fought the dude if he would have took a stay busy fight. I really wanted to see his style up against Usyk, bro. I thought that would have been a really interesting matchup. And I would like to see what Usyk could have done against him. But Now he's possibly facing a 2-year ban if all this is true. So that sucks. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. But what do I know?